Another question I've got in front of me is, when do I weight the pegs? We've brought that up a few times, but never all together. So I'm just going to run through briefly when I use weight on the pegs. There's definitely a change of direction, like I said, when you're on the throttle. It helps a lot because you can't put as much in the handlebars, like we said in previous ones. So, but it's pretty hard to weight a peg unless your body is on that side. So you really have to commit to that side to be able to weight it well and make a difference in the change of direction of the bike. In the middle of the corner, while I'm turning, I'm not weighting the pegs. I'm sitting there. I don't weight the peg unless I feel there's a risk of losing the rear while I'm accelerating. If I am confident the rear is not going to let go, it's going to stay in control, I'll keep sitting there, If I think this could let go here, I'm right on the edge, I'll transfer weight to both feet hard, so my bum's only just touching the seat in case the rear lets go. And my body, I don't want it to go with it. Remember I said about that in the sliding? So if the rear let go, my legs will extend and come back and not throw my body, So if I don't weight the pegs and the rear lets go, I go with it. And then when it comes back in line, it throws me off the inside. So that's why I weight the pegs, if I don't trust the rear to not let go in a hurry. The other main reason I weight the pegs is anti-wheelie, and it works wonderfully. I learnt it 98 on the 500 because I couldn't stop it wheeling second gear out of turns. And so, for example, Portimao, anyone that's ridden there, they've got, I think it's called the waterfall. It's a big drop off and you're accelerating hard. And the only way I can get it to go off there without, going skyward and having to shut the throttle is to weight the pegs. And this really, really works, but you need to do it while keeping your body low and forward. So you pull on the bars minimum, because as soon as you have your weight up high and you pull on those bars, you're ruining all the good work you've done by putting the weight on the pegs, because pulling on the handlebars, having your weight high makes the bike wheelie. So yeah, anti-wheelie, weight on the pegs, upper body low, works unreal. I get asked regularly how to learn a new circuit. And that's not an easy one to answer, but I thought the best way to do it is to share with you how to look at every circuit. It doesn't matter whether you know it well or you've never been there before. You get a print off of the circuit on an A4 sheet, for example, and you identify the longest straights. Motorcycles win the most amount of time on the straight because, and I don't mean straight meaning the bikes are straight up and down or you're going in a straight line. I mean anywhere that full throttle or full braking effort is possible. That's a straight, and those areas we need to make longer, and we need to make the turning, when you're on full lean, you can't use full throttle, full brake, need to make those areas shorter. So this is where it gets confusing. We need to start working backwards because the exit points come first because they're the priority. So we start with exit points. Identify those longer straights on your track map. Then the beginning of that straight next to the paint, late in the corner that's leading onto the straight, put a little cross, okay? And that's your exit point leading onto that straight where you can start picking the bike up and go. So we're going to make that straight longer. Then secondly, we're going to go to all of the short straights. So identify them. So you might only be upright for a short amount of time, but by marking those points leading on late in the turn again, it might allow you to get to full throttle for a moment where you wouldn't have if you hadn't used that exit point. So now we've got all of those points marked on the map. Fast riders will argue about all other points. They can be a metre wider here or a metre to the right there, but they will all agree on those exit points, because if they're not using them, they're not going fast. So from here, in the next episode, we're going to start working backward.